Check your clocks, Italian timers. Come va, come state, guys? What's up? Today we're gonna be talking about the most useful adverbs in Italian. When you learn these adverbs, you'll be able to express and explain many more things, so let's get started. So we're gonna go through this list of adverbs, and then at the end we're gonna do some translation practice. So let's start with previously. In Italian you can say precedentemente, or just previous is precedente, okay? Apparently, another very common adverb, you could say a quanto pare, or evidentemente, like evidently. Currently is a false friend, so you don't say currentemente, you can say attualmente. Attualmente is not actually, it's currently, in this moment. So current is attuale. So currently I'm in Florida, attualmente sono in Florida. Definitely, obviously a very common word. In Italian you say decisamente. If you want to say definitely, like yes as a response, you could say certo che sì. So someone says, do you want to come? And you're like, definitely. You could say, certo che sì. If you're saying, he's definitely taller, you could say, è decisamente più alto. And then undoubtedly, or more commonly, without a doubt. In Italian, it's basically the same. You could say senza dubbio, or even indubbiamente, but this is really the common one, senza dubbio. Finally, finalmente. The only difference here is finalmente in Italian only means like after waiting for a long time, finalmente. It's not like first, second, and finally. You cannot say finally in that sense. It's only like I've been waiting and finally. Next is all of a sudden. So Italians say improvvisamente, like improv. I don't know how to say that in English. We say suddenly. They say improvvisamente. Unfortunately, obviously very common word, sfortunatamente, and purtroppo, sfortunatamente. It's not sfortunamente. I used to say that when I learned Italian. Or fortunamente, fortunatamente. And so yeah, if you take off this S, it's fortunately or luckily. And then another, probably more common, is purtroppo, which is extremely difficult to pronounce for me. Another one is probabile or improbabile, which of course means likely or unlikely. And yes, this is an adverb list, but this is an adjective. Actually, we mentioned it earlier, it's not attualmente. To say actually in Italian, it's in realtà, or sometimes it's anzi, okay? Anzi is kind of when you say something and then you immediately take it back. Like, anzi, like, let's go. Actually, let's wait. Andiamo. Anzi, aspettiamo. Anzi. And then honestly, you could say onestamente, but maybe it's better to say sinceramente. That's much more common. And then immediately or right away. Let's try subito, okay? L'ho fatto subito. Lo faccio subito. I'll do it right now. Subito, think about, I'll be right back. In Italian, you say torno subito, like I return immediately, basically, okay? So now that we've done those, let's check out some translations. He is my favorite singer, without a doubt. È il mio cantante preferito. How do we say without a doubt? Senza dubbio. You do not have to say senza un dubbio. You can just say senza dubbio. Currently, I'm living in Canada. Attualmente vivo in Canada. So, attualmente is how you say currently, in this moment, not currentemente or anything like that. It's highly likely you won't be accepted. Sounds like a sad sentence, but è molto probabile. So remember, probable basically means likely or probable. Probabile. Non sarai accettato. Okay, so this is a passive voice here. You won't be accepted. Non sarai accettato. I kept the future tense. Finally, I got to see my favorite band. So remember, finally is finalmente. And then I got to see, maybe I would say like, sono riuscito a vedere il mio gruppo preferito. Okay? So this one's pretty easy. Finalmente, finally. All of a sudden, I couldn't see anymore. Improvvisamente non ci vedevo più. You guys remember pronominal verbs, verbi pronominali? Here's one. Vederci. It just means like to be able to see. So if you couldn't see anymore, it's non ci vedevo più. Let's do 3 more. È pazzo. Apparently he is. So apparently, let's say a quanto pare lo è. So apparently, yes, he is. A quanto pare. And yes, you could also say evidentemente. Could I win the lottery? Yeah, but it's highly unlikely. So potrei vincere la lotteria? Sì, ma è molto improbabile this time because it's highly unlikely. So it's improbabile. And last, let's do it right away. That way we don't need to think about it anymore. So facciamolo subito. We said like immediately. Così non ci dobbiamo più pensare. So that way we don't have to think about it anymore. Così non ci dobbiamo più anymore pensare. So here's the list one more time. I hope you guys learned something as always from that video. And thanks for checking out Italian Time. Ci vediamo alla prossima, ragazzi. Peace.